to introduce friends who have come to congratulate us from the West End Community Council. I'd like to call forward Fannie Shaw and Noah O'Brien from the West End Community Council. Fannie Shaw is from the Beautification Committee Chair, and Noah O'Brien is Vice President of the Council.
Oh, wow. Isn't it a beautiful day? It's an honor to be here on behalf of the West End Community Council. And I just live a few blocks from here, and it's great to see this significant investment in the West End. It's important to beautify our public spaces and preserve our history. Isn't this great? I mean, sometimes you just don't have words to say, you know? The West End Community Council, thank you for this great project in our community. Thank you.
Good morning. It's great to see so many West End community leaders here tonight. I can see in the crowd, we've got Chris Griffin, President, West End Community Council. We've got Ashley Cook, President, West End Neighborhood Development Corporation. We've got Keith Blake, Chairman of the Development Fund West End, and others. It's great to see the community come out to support this great event today. Obviously, there's a lot of history in the West End. If you travel a block down on Clark Street, you'll see a historical marker for the Betts House, the oldest brick home in Ohio. If you travel 2 blocks that direction on John Street, you'll see a historical marker for Gaines High School, which was founded as one of the first Black high schools in Cincinnati. Very well known throughout the entire country. They produced the majority of Black teachers here in Cincinnati and exported to other states to create Black schools there. A lot of history. I mentioned the history of the area because it's important to remember that our history can fade from our collective consciousness if we don't have proactive, intentional preservation efforts like the one we're here to celebrate today. I'd like to thank Jewish Cemeteries of Greater Cincinnati on behalf of the Betts-Longworth Historic District for this amazing project in our community. If you look at the plaza, the fence, the educational signage, the landscaping, the lighting, I mean, the list goes on. It truly brings honor to this space. I also want to thank everyone for coming and everyone that supported this event. And it's my great pleasure to introduce Greater Cincinnati, Jewish Cemeteries of Greater Cincinnati Board President, Larry Newman, and its first president and founder, Edward G. Marks.
Hag Sameach, happy holiday. It's our holiday of Sukkot. I'm Larry Newman, as president of Jewish Cemeteries of Greater Cincinnati. I want to welcome you to this historic event. It is my great honor to work with our talented 25-member board representing the entire Jewish community to care for and honor the memories of our ancestors. 20 years ago, there were 25 Jewish cemeteries in Greater Cincinnati. These cemeteries had been created by various congregations or burial societies, many of which had either merged with other synagogues or had ceased to exist altogether. At that time, a group of people led by Ed Herzig, Ed Marks, my good friend here, and Mike Ostreicher concluded that given the changes in the 21st century lifestyles, caring for the memories of our ancestors should not be left on the shoulders of individuals or individual congregations, but should be the job of the entire Jewish community. Over the next decade, these leaders brought